of course, Diva caught up in the pack during that jam, so she was able to pass her 5 points, pass her a second time, or pass the pack. At that point, Diva had broken out. So 4 points on the second pass, and it's 9 and out. So 9 unanswered points by the knockouts to begin this thing.
Mary Lou Wretched on the line for the knockouts.
Dirty Harry is who she's facing off against. Dirty Harry takes down a whole line of knockouts defense.
She's going to get a minor on that one.
And she is the first one out, but because, no, correction, she does get lead jammer, so the Dreadnought Dorothys, lead jammer.
I guess that was someone else with the minor.
Yeah, that must have been one of the blockers. Dirty Harry en route to the backfield in scoring position, looking for an open lane. Four-wall of knockouts defense in the front of the house, on the outside, back to the inside.
That knockouts defense is looking really good out there. They have really stepped it up in terms of that wall formation with the knockouts defense.
And you know, it doesn't hurt to bruise her, former blocker for the Dreadnought Dorothys, is now on the defense of the knockouts, bolstering that defense a little bit.
Absolutely great players elevate the whole team, you know.
The only drawback will be if she forgets and starts blocking the knockouts for the Dreadnought Dorothys.
Right, this could happen, but Bruce, known as a very smart derby player, should be fine.
And the rookie
in the box.
Chum Fiesta, the rookie for the Dorothys, still hung up. And so Toxic Assets, as she makes her way through the pack, is going to get what we call a grand slam, because it's a full 5-point pass through the pack.
Good defense out front by Barbarian. Barbarian holds her back, hitting her about 4 or 5 times there. On that one series, is able to cycle her back into the pack. Good booty blocking.
Yeah, excellent defense by the captain of the Dreadnought Dorothys. Toxic Assets got her hands full.
Toxic once again looking to get by these lead 2 or 3 wall up front for the Dreadnought Dorothys. Dreaded 3 wall.
Very low-scoring jams one we're looking at. Toxic Assets on her initial scoring run. And now, Chum Fiesta able to finally break out in front of the pack. So both jammers in scoring position, but Toxic Assets already there. Comes out the front of the pack, calls the jam. 5-point pass as the jam comes to an end. So 5 more unanswered points for the knockouts. Gonna make it 14-3, only 2 jams in.
Well, they did pick up 5 there, but the defensive wall of the Dreadnought Dorothys preventing it from being more there by holding Toxic Assets back most of the time on that second pass. High-percent activity once again on the line for the knockouts. And Diva de los Muertos for the Dorothys. Oh, good blocking on the outside. I do believe that was Peg out there providing a good wall for her to get along the outside. Bubonic Peg freeing up her blocker, her jammer. High-percent activity does break free, but right now, in scoring position up against this 2-wall, and it's an all-star 2-wall too, with Shady O'Dread and Bruce her up front. She's going to have to shut it down. Does pick up a couple points there.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, here's something new that we're doing starting tonight. There's a clear box on the table down here. If you've got any shout-outs you need done, birthdays, anniversaries, or just general shout-outs, this box is a donation box. of Greater Kansas City. Throw a little change in there, whatever you have in your pocket. There's a couple pins and some slips of paper down here. Throw a donation in the box, give us a slip of paper, and we'll say anything you want.
Absolutely. So if you say you got somebody down here playing derby that you want to give a shout out to, you know, you're a friend, family member, loved one, you know, you can have us give a shout out to somebody on the floor, somebody else in the stands, you know?
Yeah, just give us a little donation to the Humane Society. $1 is good, but whatever's in your pocket, you got some change, whatever, good enough. Fill out a slip and let us know who you want to give a shout out to. We're actually back underway.
And oh, big action it is. And lead jammer is going to go to the Dorothys here. It's Lucha Lethal coming into the pack, picking up points. 2 points, Lucha Lethal prevents the points for the opposing team. Good job, Lucha Lethal, on that one. We have a lot of sponsors for the Kansas City Roller Warriors. If you look around on the walls, we have a large number of sponsors who have big banners up in here. Please support our sponsors. We love them. They help make this possible.
Action back underway. Dirty Harry representing the Dreadnought Dorothys on the jammer line. She faces off against the captain of the knockouts, Shady O'Dread.
Shady O'Dread pushing her way up front. Splitting that pack out. Shady O'Dread does bust through lead jammer and gets cycled back into the pack.
Bubonic Peg puts a hit on Shady. Absolutely bounces off of her and winds up under the table, but Shady way behind the follow jammer and has to shut it down before anybody can score any points. So Shady O'Dread unable to capitalize on the lead jammer. She wasn't selling cheap. And now Diva de los Muertos for the Dreadnought Dorothys stands up against her former defender and captain, Bruise Her. Now the knockouts typically playing defense. On this jam, playing offense, standing on the line.
Always exciting to see Bruiser put on that star. Gonna play some defense off the bat here. Look at that wall for the knockouts. That's a solid wall right there. Diva de los Muertos is surrounded by blue right now, trying to force her way through. Gets pushed to the outside. Bruiser now trying to find her way through as well. And Diva de los Muertos leads hammer for the Dreadnought Dorothys. Oh, look at this battle we got up front going on here. We've got Bruiser and Archie Robot Lee battling it out.
How do you like that? Archie Lee, former packmate with Bruiser, now playing defense on her. And how about that? The points go to the Dreadnought Dorothys. 4 now. It's going to make Green within 3 points, 14-11. 10.5 minutes left in the first half of this matchup.
I tell you what, Dwayne, there's a lot of people here that I love. I love a lot of people in this house. One of the companies that sponsors the Roller Warriors I really love is Pinky Couture, all right? Their booth is right over here. You can go talk to these fine folks right there about scheduling an appointment. I know a whole lot of the Roller Warriors do, right? Pinky Couture did the hair for our awesome team photos. So if you see those team photos on the internet, on the posters, the hair was done by Pinky Couture. Thank you so much, guys. We love you. You're a terrific sponsor, and we support you. You know who else we love? We love DJ Stevie Cruz over here, and he will be DJing the after party at the Gusto Lounge. And if you were there last time, that was a great party, right? Absolutely kicking it, lots of dancing going on. Come out, buy a Roller Warrior a drink, buy an announcer a drink, maybe a DJ.
Heck yeah.
And, take care of your roller girls. Get to know them
All-Star team. Made her debut a couple weeks ago up in Omaha.
She's an exciting addition too. You can see right there as she rockets through the pack, picking up 5 points. Grand slam for hypersmacktivity.
As you can see, hypersmacktivity, a dangerous weapon for the knockouts. Now the rookie Chum Fiesta comes out the front of the pack with the Dreadnought Dorothys, but hypersmacktivity already there for another scoring run. She picks up 4 points on that one. Chum Fiesta en route to the backfield. Hypersmacktivity eyes set on Chum Fiesta. And you know what's going to happen next.
Dr. Smack watching the pack there. Gonna shut down that jam before the opposing jammer can get in and score any points. 23 for the knockouts, 11 for the Dorothys. Very close bout here.
Hey, so check it out. Our donation box for the Humane Society is selling like gangbusters. I already got a little stack here. Michael Summers. Have a wonderful birthday, Michael Summers. A young lady who calls herself Elizabeth is celebrating her 12th birthday today. Thanks for being here, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, right up here. Happy birthday.
Dirty Harry facing off on the line against Mary Lou Wretched. And on the inside, Dirty Harry untouched. Lead jammer Dreadnought Dorothys. Dirty Harry in her sophomore year with the Dorothys enters the back of the pack, picks up 3 points, calls it off before Mary Lou Wretched can get there. 3 and out, Dreadnought Dorothys. Anna Edelman, congratulations on the baby. Congratulations, Anna. And to John,
You got a ticket in your car.
this note says, I love John more than peanut butter and chocolate. Happy birthday, love, Lois.
Oh man, that's sweet.
My old announcing partner, Lois Payne, ladies and gentlemen. Sitting down here.
Oh, and how about John over here, man? That's a familiar face.
She might have been
Right
talking
there. I think I recognize that guy from somewhere. Yeah.
Got a feeling that's a different John, but I don't know. Oh,
I don't know, he looks a lot like Coach Duff. Lead jammer on the field here. Diva de los Muertos. Toxic acid being held back right now by the robot and the Captain Barbarian. That's a tough combo right there. Good blocking in the back of the pack, that would be.
Diva de los Muertos, a bit of a three-wall of knockouts defense, trying to get through it. She's on her initial scoring run. The jammer for the knockout still hung up, so whatever she can get is 3 points, basically.
Knockout doing a good job of holding back the lead jammer right now. Kind of cycling the hits on her. She's looking for an angle here. Bruiser puts her to the inside. She goes down with some big hits, and then finally through the pack here, Toxic Assets.
And Diva de los Muertos able to put 3 more points on the board for the Dorothys. They are hanging in there. Knockouts about the lead, but it hasn't always been by much. 23-17, just under 6 minutes left in the first half of tonight's first game.
You know, Dwayne, when you get thirsty and you're at a roller derby bout,
Yes, sir.
what do you get thirsty for?
Boulevard products as a rule.
Absolutely. Boulevard and roller derby go hand in hand. Gotta love Boulevard Brewing Company. I love all of their products.
Yeah, there's not a strike in the back, you know.
Absolutely. Love them all. Thank you, Boulevard, for being here. Thank you for supporting roller derby. Back to the action, Dwayne.
Action back on the way. It looks like the knockout's going to get lead jammer again as hypersmacktivity comes out the front of the pack. However, the Dorothys got their jammer right behind her. Hypersmacktivity plunges into the back of the pack, bumped by Archie Lee, enters the back of the pack, stays within bounds, calls the jam after picking up 4 points. So 4 and out by the knockout. It's going to make it 27-17, 10-point lead with just under 5 minutes left in the first half of the first game.
Got knockouts there. Needed to pick up some points. The Dorothys were making a comeback there, inching their way back towards that lead.
Mary Lou Wretched now faces off against Dirty Harry once again. We got one defender in the box for the Dorothys. All four on the line for the knockouts. The pack is off. The Jammers are now off.
Good defense in this bout so far. We've seen a lot of good balls, a lot of good hits. Lead jammer call for Mary Lou Wretched. That was not an easy one. She took a lot of shoulders, a lot of hips in that one to get the lead jammer call.
Like Hypersmacktivity, Mary Lou Wretched also a 2012 addition to the Kansas City Roller Warriors All-Stars.
A lot of great talent on that All-Star team. Very exciting. It's going to be great to watch this year.
Dirty Harry comes out the front of the pack now. Mary Lou Wretched right behind her. That's the first run for Dirty Harry. Mary Lou Wretched has already completed one scoring run. She makes up 4 points. Calls the jam before Dirty Harry can get there. So another 4-down jam by the knockouts. And that is how a 6-point lead becomes a 13-point lead. 30-17. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left before halftime of the first game of tonight's doubleheader. Knockouts look like they're going to send Bruce Her to the line once again. And she faces off against the rookie Chum Fiesta.
Bruce Her not going to play defense on this one. She's fighting for this lead. And gets the lead jam.
Boy, just by a hair. Bruce Her, lead jammer, Chum Fiesta right there with her. So Bruce Her going to have a decision to make as she approaches the back of the pack.
She going to try and get any points here?
Looks like she is going to get. She is not going to get any points. 0 points for either jammer. Both of them plunge into the back of the pack at about the same time. It was pretty mixed up. When you got 2 jammers entering the back of the pack like that, it really comes down to who has the defenders in the back of the pack. If you're the lead jammer being tailed by the other jammer, but it's the opposing team who has blockers in the back of the pack, maybe it's worth holding off for a second, see if you can pass a couple of them, because you're going to get points and the other jammer isn't.
Right, Shady-O Dread for the knockouts. The captain in here to put on the jammer star, facing off against Diva de los Muertos, who gets the lead jam call for the Dorothys. Shady-O Dread gets bus free. Skating pack here. The knockouts are trying to speed it up, prevent those points, but the Dorothys will pick up 1 there. Good job of getting that 3-wall pack out front for the knockouts and keeping the jammer behind them, skating fast, preventing points.
Hypersmacktivity once again on the line for the knockouts, facing off, or back-to-back, I should say, with Lucha Lethal.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you need your house painted, there's only one company I would recommend in Kansas City, and that is South KC Painting. You can head right over here and talk to Ted Young, and he'll set you up an appointment for a free estimate. Back to the action.
Lucha Lethal versus Hypersmacktivity, trying to fight the tail of the pack. Hypersmacktivity gets there first. Lead jammer knockout, Hypersmacktivity. with the shout out, loves you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the second half of this contest to get underway. Let's do it. Hypersmacktivity standing on the line against Diva de los Muertos. The pack is off, the jammers are off. Hypersmacktivity enters the back of the pack, trying to sneak her way through. Got a 3-wall of Dorothy's defense in front of the house.
And that Dorothy's defense has been looking good, Dwayne. Up front, Hypersmacktivity does power her way through. Right now, Shady O'Dread holding back the opposing jammer. Even as Muertos hasn't let her go. But Hypersmacktivity with a big lead on her, hitting this pack, looking to pick up a full contingent of points. Does get 3 right there, and ends the jam.
So the knockouts are off. First blood of the second half, now leading by 20 points. We want to say hi to Lucas G. Lucas came all the way from Germany to see the Kansas City Roller Warriors tonight. So thanks for being with us, Lucas G.
All the way from Germany, fantastic.
Jacob Teasley, Lexi says happy birthday. Happy birthday to Jacob Teasley from Lexi.
And the pack has been released. There go the jammers. Hypersmacktivity pushing a wall of Dorothy's out front. Spreading that pack out, but bridging is Grand Zaras. There goes Mary Lou Wretched, lead jammer. Mary Lou Wretched getting a whip from Bruiser around turn 4. Picks up a grand slam there. And the pack spreads out. They have to let her go through again. 5 more points, extending that lead for the knockouts. Ooh, she's going to take a trip to the box right now.
So ladies and gentlemen, with Mary Lou Wretched being sent to the box, the Dorothy's have a power trip. They have the only jammer on the floor right now, so a big opportunity to put some points on the board.
Yeah, she may have been the lead jammer, but she can't call out the jam when she's been sent to the box.
So
the
Dirty
clock will continue.
Dirty Harry, however, the jam and 4 points on the pass. She would have got 5, but she did incur a back block minor. The good news for the Dorothy's is they will still have the only jammer on the line when the next play begins. That is Chum Fiesta.
You know, we got the knockouts here, and the knockouts have been telling me that the best place to work out in town is Sweet Z's Gym. There's a whole bunch of them that head up there on Saturdays. Absolutely love Sweet Z's Gym. You can do Muay Thai and all kinds of workout activities, self-defense. Sweet Z's Gym.
Chum Fiesta, the rookie jammer for the Dreadnought Dorothys, the only jammer out there right now, trying to make her way through a full pack.
Oh,
And she does it! Ladies and gentlemen, lead jammer, Dreadnought Dorothy!
wow, that looks really good, Dwayne. I like the way she came around the corner and cut low and skated hard. Chum Fiesta. Not looking like a rookie here.
This new generation of Dreadnought Dorothys has some big skates to fill, but some of them look like they're going to do it. Chum Fiesta trying to make her way through that 3-wall. Bumped by Bruce Her, has to recycle herself into the pack.
Having to skate backwards now to try and come back in behind Bruiser, but does not. Picks up a cut track minor there. She'll continue, but does get the 5 points.
So a 5-point grand slam, but that did help the knockouts burn enough time off the clock that Mary Lou Wretched comes back from out of the box.
Well, just when you think the Dorothys are down, they're firing it back up and crawling back towards that lead.
48-27, happy anniversary to Mike and Stacy. That's from the gang. Happy anniversary, Mike and Stacy. Glad you spent it with us.
I got a shout out here from the box. I really like this one. Zebras rule. You know, you gotta love the zebras out here volunteering, making this possible. Give it up for the zebras!
Tight pack coming off the line. That is what the jammer for the knockouts has to contend with.
Cupcake Smasher was the first one through, but did not get the lead jammer call. Now she is in scoring contention, gets through the pack, picks up points there.
5-point grand slam for Cupcake Smasher.
There is a chance here for Lucha Lisa to still make it through the pack and get the lead jam. Another big hit in there for Bubonic Tag, knocking down Cupcake Smasher, keeping her back for a little bit, but once again, she is through for 5 points. Almost a stopped pack here. Good blocking by that wall of the knockouts, freeing up Cupcake Smasher once again. 5 more.
Lucha Lethal approaches the front of the pack, gets bumped by Bruiser, gives Cupcake Smasher the opportunity to put more points on the board. Another 4 points for Cupcake. It's going to make it 68-27. Cupcake swinging her helmet cover around to celebrate. Inadvertently blocked by Lucha Lethal.
I don't know if
After the jam was over.
Big jam like that'll make you happy. Give it up for Cupcake Smasher!
Damn it. One of these is a brown.
The outside pack rep, Taxinator, standing in front of us, has a number of shout-outs. She wants to give her thanks and hugs to Cody, say hi to Mitchell Wright and family, Jerry and Zach from Taxinator, and John Clark also.
Looking for the front, got a big 2-ball there. Barbarian. Open rackman, match. She is through the back.
Hyper Smacktivity, nigh unstoppable tonight so far. 68-27, 11 and a half minutes left in the first game tonight. Hyper Smacktivity enters the back of the pack, finds a 3-wall of defense on the Dorothy side. Stop briefly, makes her way through another 5-point grand slam. And the knockouts at the hands of Hyper Smacktivity.
You gotta love the way she gets hit. Just kind of spins off of it and keeps going. Even if you hold her back for a second, she's quickly back into the action.
Now last pass through the pack for Hyper Smacktivity. Worth another 4 points. Hyper Smacktivity quickly on her way to becoming the biggest nuke in the knockouts arsenal.
All right, folks, if you're a KCRW fan, and I know you are because you're here. You got to come down and visit the merch booth. We got great merchandise over here, and a whole bunch of it was made by our new favorite sponsor, or one of our new favorite sponsors, Scene Merchandising. Fantastic shirts they put together for us over here. Got all the home team shirts. More about that in just a minute.
Action back underway. Mary Lou Retchett representing the Knockouts, facing off against Dirty Harry, the jammer for the Dorothys. Dirty Harry finds the front attack, lead jammer, Dreadnought Dorothys. Dirty Harry makes her own day. En route to the back of the field in scoring position, Mary Lou Retchett comes out the front of the back first, and she won't get a slam out of him, and she does get 4 points on the pass and shuts down the jam before Mary Lou Retchett can get there. So 4 unanswered points.
Dirty Harry just looking better and better all the time.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Uh-oh, look what we have here. We've got posters of each team over here, so all of the team members represented playing tonight are on these posters. So no matter what your team, make sure you get over here and get one of the posters, hang it on your wall, let your friends at work know that what team you support.
And by the way, we got a lot of skaters signing autographs after tonight's game out in the front of the house. We got almost, what, too many of them? 18. So one of those posters would be a great thing to get autographed.
Oh, that's a good idea right there. Now Shady O'Dread cheering for the Knockouts.
Facing off against Diva de los Muertos. Shady O'Dread, the captain, trying to make her way through the front of the pack. She's got Duvon head. Head takes her down. Shady O'Dread on the floor. Now she gets back up. Looking for the front door. She finds it. Deep jammer. Knockouts.
Shady O'Dread had to battle for that one. In scoring position right now. His pack is pretty spread out. Comes into the pass, scores the points, shuts him down. Shady O'Dread.
Shady O'Dread. Still putting points on the board for the Knockouts. It's 81-31, just under 8 minutes to go in the first game of tonight's doubleheader. After this, we will see the 2 undefeated teams, the Victory Vixens and Black Eye Susans, locking horns to find out who remains undefeated. Hypersmacktivity standing on the line once again, facing off against the rookie, Chum Fiesta. Had a great outing last time on the line. Both jammers up to the front of the pack. Hypersmacktivity up there. There are blockers in front of her. Chum Fiesta. Takes her out. Lead jammer. Dreadnought Dorothys. Hypersmacktivity stuck behind the pack. Now finds her way to the front of the pack. So it's going to limit Chum to 1 scoring run. But she's already engaged. Comes out the front of the pack. 3 points. Hypersmacktivity on her initial scoring run. And Chum didn't cut her off on it, so she's going to go in for another scoring run. It looks like 4 points is what Smack is going to get. Chum Fiesta having a hard time with Bruce her, but she does get 3 more points on the board. Calls it. Hypersmacktivity still a mile away, but she got 3 of the 4 points anyway.
Dwayne, if you need a home, or if you need to sell your home, there's only one realtor that you want to see.
Pat Thomas, right?
Pat Thomas, absolutely, a big supporter of Roller Derby in Kansas City. We love Pat Thomas. Don't let your dream home roll by. Visit Pat Thomas at rollingwithyou.com.
I had my bottle so I can spit. Is that it right up there?
Dirty Harry standing on the line once again for the Dreadnought Dorothys. The last time out, she made her way through the pack in a hurry and put unanswered points on the board for Dreadnought Dorothys. The entire defense of the knockouts way out front of the pack. They gotta let her go. Dirty Harry. Lead jammer for the Dreadnought Dorothys. En route to the backfield in scoring position, but Mary Lou Wretched now in scoring position also. Both jammers having made their initial pass through the pack. Dirty Harry gonna get that first. Plunges into the back of the pack. Take it down to the front of the house. Looks over her shoulder. And sees Mary Lou Wretched has entered, shuts it down, but not in time. She only scored 1 point, and Mary Lou Wretched answered it. So each team gets a point, and then game of nothing. And it is 86-38, with just under 5 minutes left in the first half of this contest.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have a business or work for a business, they should be sponsoring the Kansas City Roller Warriors too, all right? Great opportunity to get your name out there in the community, that for thousands of people to hear your name. You can hit us up at sponsorship@kcrollerwarriors.com, and you can have your name right up here.
86-38, 4 minutes left in this game, the first of tonight's game.
Cupcake Smash are going to take a trip to the box on that one, so we'll have a power jam.
I didn't pay attention to it.
Wait a minute. Diva de los Muertos taking a trip to the box, and Cupcake Smasher is right out. That frees her up. Still on her initial pass here. Diva de los Muertos also back into the action.
And Taxinator, the outside back ref, take it down. Cupcake Smasher having a hard time in the back of the field with Archie Lee, the veteran defender for the Dreadnought Dorothys.
Diva is not lead jammer there. Cupcake still looking for her initial pass here.
Remember, Cupcake could not call it because she's not yet lead jammer. She comes out the front of the pack now, and she is ineligible. So there is no lead jammer.
And we'll go another 30 seconds with no lead jammer to close down this clock.
Yeah, when there is no lead jammer, nobody can call off the jam. It goes to the maximum time that a jam can go, which is 2 minutes, of which there are 15 seconds currently remaining. Cupcake Smasher trying to catch up to the back of the pack as Diva de los Muertos already in scoring position.
Clock winding down here. That's 5 seconds left to pick up the points. That'll do it.
So 3 points go on the board for the Dorothys. It makes it 89-41. Just about 2 minutes left in the season's initial matchup between the Knockouts and the Dorothys. The Knockouts have never beaten the Dorothys before. And unless something drastic happens in the next 2 minutes, it looks like it'll be a first. Hypersmacktivity standing on the line for the Knockouts. Faces off against Chuck Fiesta once again. Both jammers making their way through. Chuck Fiesta! Lead jammer, Dreadnought Dorothys! Hypersmacktivity now in scoring position also. Chuck Fiesta gets passed up. And Chuck Fiesta completes a 5-point scoring run. Calls the jam. With Hypersmacktivity right there, knocking on the back door. She doesn't get any points for the run. So 5 unanswered points on the last scoring pass by Chuck Fiesta. It's 93-46. 44 seconds left on the game clock. There's a very good chance that this is the final jam of the first game game of tonight's doubleheader.
Hey, that's mine.
And look at this, the defender, typically defender, Stabby Ingula, standing on line for the knockouts. And she faces off against Dirty Harry. Never get to see Stabby jam. Pushing her way through, taking down the backfield. A Dirty Harry sent to the box. So the knockouts have Stabby Ingula on a power jam. If she can get through one more defender, the captain, Barbarian, she will have what I have to imagine will be her first career lead jammer. Taken down by Barbarian. She got a full minute to jam by herself. The period clock is over. She cannot call the jam until she is the lead jammer. Looking for the front of the house. The whole room's up, boy. Stabby, very slowly up.
That's the best part.
She dressed. I used to fight my trip.
And Stabby gets back up on her feet.